Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So today we have another donation sample. This is from a fella I met recently while I was handing out samples of Tabacero. His name's Travis. He contacted me. Well, we got in touch with each other via Instagram, and he's one person that I need to have on the show because his beard is about 3 inches longer than mine. And whenever he saw me at the store, he was like, man, meow, meow. He was like, man, how long you been growing your beard? I said, oh, about 3 years. He was like, shit, I've been growing mine for nothing. So, I mean, well, he also had a full head of hair, and it was almost as long as his beard. So, anyway, he gave me a couple samples from North Carolina. He has some friends out there in North Carolina, and apparently he has a lead on some surefire, legit popcorn Sutton homemade water. So, might get some of that, might try it on the show with him. You never know. But anyway, this is from O&W Carolina Bourbon. This is O&W Old Nick Williams in Louisville, North Carolina. It is the O&W Carolina Bourbon Whiskey, straight bourbon. Apparently it's straight bourbon now. So I'm going to read off some notes. This comes to you from drinkhacker.com. So I always try to give credit where credit's due. It says Old Nick Williams in Louisville. I don't know how. There's like 3 or 4 different Louisville. Anyway, it says somewhat confusingly as America's most famous forgotten distillery. Like many craft distilleries in operation today, it is attempting to resurrect a family distilling tradition. In the case of Old Nick Williams, it's a really long tradition, beginning before the Revolutionary War and ending, like so many, with the dawn of Prohibition. So, I believe they got started back in 2014, I think. Well, anyway, this is their straight bourbon whiskey, and he's got some notes on top. This is batch number 3, bottle number 1824. Bottled at 46%, and yeah. So we're going to give it a whirl. I believe there was a note in here saying that it was more like I think it was a wheated bourbon. So, we said the mash bill is technically a wheated bourbon, and it's aged at least 18 months. So, we'll see how it goes. Oh, come here, Bonnie. Come here, Bonnie. And I believe this one, you can't find this anywhere but at the distillery. So if you ever find yourself in Louisville, North Carolina, give them a stop. Tell them I sent you. It won't do you any good, but you can at least say, hey, I saw a review of yours online, and hopefully I don't shit on it. If I do shit on it, don't tell them I sent you. It actually has a very nice, mellow nose to it. Smells nice. Smells like cookies. Alright, let me see how it tastes. You can definitely tell it's young. Very grain forward in the presence. I think I would like to see a little more. I'd like to see a little more barrel impact. All in all, it's very mild as far as. The cat is trying to rip the door. Quit it! Quit it! Quit it. Kitty Joe. So, it's got this very heavy vanilla presence, very grain forward. It's not overwhelming. This could be a nice little daily sipper, depending on how much it costs. I don't know. Hey, Bonnie, you want to say hi to everybody? It's not overwhelming. It's not blowing my socks off, but it's. For a craft distillery, for 3 batches, well, this is the 3rd batch. And I guarantee you, if they've got more now, depending on how old that bottle is, they've probably already perfected, well, they're in the process of perfecting their technique and making it better. But I feel like they've got a good start going. Yeah, I read a note, and I hate reading other people's tasting notes, but 100% the guy said, tastes like vanilla wafers. It smells like vanilla wafers. Let me get one more sip and we'll call it a day. I feel like it needs a little more time in the barrel, just a little bit. And the North Carolina climate is nowhere, it's more similar to Kentucky than Texas. So either their barrels are too big. And I don't know anything about their process. I might be way off base here. But I think if they switch to smaller barrels, and they might already be using smaller barrels, but they just don't get the interaction that we normally get here in Texas. So I really think craft distilleries should be experimenting with like quarter size barrels, 15 gallon or so, 15 to 20 gallon barrels, using those for their maturation, because you can still get a bourbon. There's no size requirement as far as new charred oak barrels and maturing bourbon. I would like to. I feel like they got a good direction they're heading, and I'd love to try it another 2-3 years down the road, see where they're at, see if anything's changed. But it's not a bad whiskey. So it doesn't taste bad. It's very sweet and cookie-like. But anyway, that's all I got. It's good. Try it out. If you're in Louisville, North Carolina, check them out. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. So anyway, that's all I got. Thanks to Travis for giving me the samples. I got another one, so we'll do that one probably next week. I got some samples from from Renee. He has a channel called Soleg Whiskey Reviews. Soleg Whiskey Reviews. He's from Denmark. He sent me some samples that I'm pretty sure we can't get stateside, so cool deal. But anyway, thanks to Travis, and don't forget, like the video, subscribe, check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. I mean, it'd be really cool if you let me hold $1, all I'm saying. So check out the Bearded Idiots. Like always, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family. Be safe, just like Travis did. Be safe, don't drink and drive, take care, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.